Good morning and welcome. I'm Dr. Mark Tager, and I head up many of our practice enhancement activities at A4M, and I'd like to welcome you to this session in Vegas. I'll be coming in and out of today's program, so you'll get a chance to see me a bit. But each year we also think about what does it mean to redefine medicine? What is this process that we're all going through? So if I were to have you leave here today, I would have you think a little bit about the concept of moving from either or to both and. And we're going to be doing that in today's session, moving from either or to both and. It's maybe best expressed in the phrase high tech, high touch. So when you are here today, you are going to meet some incredible people. You're going to be taught by some of the leaders in the field. You're going to make new friends and new connections. You will find your peers. Many of you will believe and find that this is, in fact, your tribe. So that's the high touch piece. But there's also a high tech piece. And this is that balance that comes as we look at high tech and high touch. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at 5'9", a point guard from Cornwall, England, averaging 16.3 points per game and very many assists. Jopa will be doing the robotic moderating of this weekend's session.
Hola. Ciao.
你好 Bonjour. Любуселю. All. Namaste. Привет.
Welcome to the 26th annual A4M World Congress, marking over a quarter of a century of our overarching mission to reshape, restructure, and ultimately redefine medicine. But before we delve into today's topics and themes, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jopa. I am what is termed a robothespian. I am an orator and an actor. I was originally developed in Cornwall, England. I have undergone years of upgrades and improvements, and am now ready to host this revolutionary event. The best part, I am multilingual, functional, and very user-friendly. I hear that the audience at A4M is focused on extending longevity and preventing disease. Although I am powered by electricity, controlled by a computer, and mechanically operated with air pressure, I do have the awareness to see the epidemics in health here on Earth. I can also deduce that seeing these illnesses in your practice every day would be a bit sad, and that you want alternative solutions. Well, robotics in healthcare could be one alternative solution. This sounds like a page ripped from a science fiction novel, but we really aren't far off. We are in a renaissance. New friends. We know that several technology sectors are completely changing the healthcare landscape, and the point of me being here is to embody the collaborative world we are moving to. We can all work together, apply our skills, and help patients. I could not be more honored to be part of such a noble cause. So, thank you for the invitation. Let's get started. This morning's theme is focused on innovation. How we can harness and utilize emerging technologies and protocols that are designed to enhance quality of life and promote longevity. At A4M, we believe in the ability of integrative medicine to transform the landscape of healthcare and transition from the traditional allopathic practice of medicine to a brand of healthcare that is preventive, personalized, and pragmatic. To kick off the event are A4M's founding physicians, Doctors Ronald Klutz and Robert Goldman.
Good morning. Well, this is a first for us. I'd like to introduce the president and co-founder of the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine, Dr. Ronald Klatz, who actually coined the term anti-aging medicine, was on the cover of Business Week and a number of other magazines, and called the guru of anti-aging medicine. He's had a very strong interest in this over the years. He's published over 50 different books, as in hundreds of articles, as well as other publications. He has worked tirelessly to expand the educational realm of anti-aging and regenerative medicine, and also is a patent holder and had overseen over 150 medical patents during his career in the areas of brain resuscitation, blood preservation products, organ transplantation. So has had a very lucrative and exciting career in the areas of bringing this new field of medicine to the forefront. And you are now part of this, what is now the new paradigm in anti-aging and regenerative medicine. Let's give a round of applause for Dr. Ronald Klatz, president of the A4M.
Well, thank you, everyone. And thank you, Dr. Gobin. And thank you all for being here. And Joba, thank you, too. We have to be nice to our new robotic overlords, because AI is here and it's coming fast and furious. If you read any of the news about the new robot that they have on the International Space Center, apparently one of the astronauts wasn't very courteous to the new robot, and the robot started to complain, "Why don't you like me? What's wrong?" So once the robots start developing attitude, what is next? Anyway, it's fantastic to see you all, and I appreciate you all being here. And this is really the best part of my year, because we spend the entire year just programming and working for these educational seminars, and that's why I think undeniably these are the very best continuing medical education training seminars in the space of advanced preventive medicine, which is what anti-aging medicine really is in the world. And this is our 27th year. And so I've been at this for 27 years, and I guess it's, the wear and tear is beginning to show on me, hence the cane. So, I'm going to talk about that in a second, too. But the field of anti-aging medicine is expanding widely. We're making huge progress. And, whoops. Let's see, I need to go back one. There we go. With regard to we're making incredible progress. Our conferences are all over the world. We have members in 120 countries around the world. Our membership is growing, almost 30,000 members in the Academy now. And the world has come to embrace the concept of advanced preventive medicine. The world has come to embrace the concept of anti-aging and regenerative medicine, and it's all because of leaders and leadership and innovation, and because of doctors such as yourself who saw the future of healthcare and embraced it, and who are making it happen each and every day, and who are creating a world where life expectancy right now for people who follow the anti-aging lifestyle continue to grow every year, despite the fact that the news media is saying that life expectancy in the U.S. has dropped this year for the 4th year in a row on some specious explanation. But that's not the case. The case for people who are following the anti-aging lifestyle is that life expectancies continue to increase, and that risks of cardiovascular disease are decreasing, and that the incidence of Alzheimer's disease, even though the numbers of Alzheimer's disease are increasing because of the increasing aging, but the people who follow the anti-aging lifestyle are getting much less of it than everyone else, and they're getting less diabetes, and they're getting less in the way of cardiovascular disease. And so life expectancy is pushing 91 and a half years of age. Excuse me. Now, the reason I show this is, the reason why I'm walking with a cane, is because I decided to do something maybe not so bright. And that was I decided to take a friend's advice and go to Costa Rica and try something daring and innovative. And what could be more daring and innovative than to climb to the top of the canopy at 150 feet up above the ground, above the rocky ground, and zip line for 3 miles through the canopy on a 7-mile trek up this mountain in the deepest part of the jungles of Costa Rica. Well, it was a good idea at the time. But if you're going to do it, thank you. Like I said about attitude. But if you're going to... Is there an off button? What could possibly go wrong? It's technology at its finest. Anyway, I'm up in the canopy, and I'm up there with dock shoes, which is not the thing to do when you're climbing a mountain in the rainforest. And so I'd slip and fall and slip and fall and slip and fall all the way up and all the way down. But thank God, the zip line, which was put up for training Marines and U.S. Special Forces for Vietnam back some 70 years ago, thank God that held true. It hasn't been improved in almost 70 years, but at least that didn't go wrong. And I made the zip line, and it was great fun. It was a beautiful place. Costa Rica is a gorgeous place. But on the way down, it was kind of like a little bit of a thump, and I had a little bit of back pain, a little bit of aches and pains. I thought, nothing to it. You know, I'm macho. I can handle it. And it didn't go away. And after a few weeks, I decided to get an MRI, and lo and behold, I blew 3 discs. So what can you do? You know, if you've read my book, Stopping the Clock, which was the book that was published at the time of the creation of the AFRM in 1991, I have 3 cardinal rules of anti-aging medicine. The first rule is don't get sick. The second rule is don't grow old. And the third rule is don't die. So if you follow those 3 rules, you're with it with anti-aging. I'm going to add a 4th rule in the next edition of the book, and that's going to be don't do stupid things after the age of 60 to prove you're still macho. Okay? And so I just thought I'd give you a little explanation for the cane. Hopefully next time you see me, I won't need it. I'll have this behind me. But you all have chosen very wisely, because the global anti-aging marketplace is growing rapidly, and Orbis Research is one of the most well-respected metrics companies that follows the financial futures of pharmaceutical companies and the pharmaceutical industry. And when they speak, people listen. And this was from Reuters. And some years ago, I made the ridiculous claim. My ridiculous claim, this is about going back 5-6 years, was that the anti-aging marketplace by 2020 would hit $320 billion. And people said to me, how can you make such a ridiculous claim? There's no support for that. Where are your numbers coming from? And, I didn't want to say that, I was just making it up out of nowhere. So I said, I'm just looking at the growth of the industry and the public and, the media, and I'm applying, certain demographics and, la, 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 la. But basically, I just made up the number. But I was right. And I've been very fortunate to be right a lot in this field. And that has proven out very well for me and proven out very well for the Academy, and hopefully it's proving out very well for you, because the number is not 320 billion as I projected, it's 331 billion by 2021, and that may turn out to be an underestimate, because the world is embracing anti-aging medicine like nothing else. And why shouldn't they? It's about life and death. It's about quality of life, and it's about living a full and complete life where you can do and say and accomplish everything you've ever wanted to and more. It's an end to aging. It's an end to cancer. It's an end to heart disease. It's an end to the plagues of aging-related disease. It's an end to the plague of aging itself. Grow young with me, the best is yet to be, is baloney. Okay? It's not good. I've seen it. And I'll tell you something. You want to get old real quick? You get a couple of discs and have to walk around with a cane and have people help you, put yourself together in the morning, and you will immediately understand what it's like to be old. And it is no fun at all. And so we, as a group, are ushering in a new science of medicine, of anti-aging regenerative medicine. I want to thank you all for making that happen. Next slide. Here we go. Now, for several years, for many years, I've been promising the members benefits for being part of the Academy, because, I would think, or I thought, that it was enough to get a hearty handshake from the president, or more importantly, from the chairman, Dr. Goldman, than me, but a hearty handshake and that beautiful certificate in the mail to be a member of the Academy, and I thought that was enough. But it's really not. We're a membership organization, we're a big organization, we're international now, we're changing the world, and so we have to do what other big organizations do, and that's offer member benefits. And I'm very proud to say that the A4M is now offering some of the best member benefits in the world. We have partnered with a number of large hospital group purchase organizations, and we are offering incredible discounts as a member, like 75% off of printing at Office Max and Office Depot, travel discounts below Expedia and Travelocity. We're able, as a member, you'll be able to get 45% off your next day FedEx packages. I mean, I don't know about you, but for me that's massive, because I use FedEx 5-10 times a week, and the savings is far, far in excess in just a few months than what my membership to the Academy would cost. The average saving for doctors' offices, and this includes things like Henry Schein and medical supply companies, the average office is calculated over $11,000. So just by you being a member of the A4M, you can save $11,000 or more from the products, the goods and services that you're buying right now. And if you're using things like airline tickets or hotel reservations or even tickets to movie theaters, you're going to save big on that too. And so a suite here for this show, which is online right now being advertised to Palazzo for $330, which with the A4M discount drops to $140. It's like less than half. And that's pretty amazing. And those discounts, they're not always that big. They're not always over $100. Sometimes they're only $4 or $40 or $50, but it does add up. It adds up quite a bit. And the best part of all, 1.5% goes to support the Academy. So what could be so bad? So you can do good for yourself and do good for the Academy at the same time. So we're very proud of that. And you can sign up for it in the exhibit hall. Look for the red balloons. There's a bunch of red balloons hanging over the A4M and the World Health Net booths, and you'll be able to find it, and you can sign up at any of those for these special benefits of membership. And I'm also very proud to tell you that World Health Net is hitting new milestones. Our website, which is a world leader in preventive medicine, worldhealth.net, which has been created completely non-commercially, okay, as a member benefit for you over the last, since 1996. In 1996 we started. It was one of the very first websites on the internet. In the space of medicine, we are the second oldest website on the internet, second only to the AMA itself. And because of that, we have a very high ranking with Google, and we're doing very big numbers. We've just broken, last month, we broke over 3 million viewers per month. And so that's very big. And even on a slow month now, because the internet fluctuates, we're doing anywhere from 1 million viewers to 3 million viewers a month. And these are real numbers, and these are numbers from Google Analytics themselves. So I think you'll find that interesting. On Alexa, which ranks the major websites around the world, they really rank the top 20,000. Well, we're within the top 20,000 websites, which are the real players on the internet. So we're in the game, and our voice is being heard. Now, how's that important to you? Well, number one, you have an incredible educational resource for yourself and for your patients. There's over 200,000 reviewed abstracts on worldhealth.net that are easily accessible on all aspects of preventive medicine. And you should avail yourself of these. And it's great for patient education, it's great for research, and it's great for just general education as well. But more importantly, we're doing a personalized custom newsletter, a co-branded newsletter from the Academy, again, a member benefit at no cost to you, which did cost quite a bit of money from the Academy to put this together, by the way. But it's no cost to you, and what we will do is we will send out to your patients this newsletter with your name at the head of it and with a message from you to your patients. And it can go out once a week or it can go out once a month, whatever you like. And your patients will now have a reminder that you're their doctor, that you're their anti-aging, that you're their regenerative medicine doctor. You are the one who is responsible for their future health care and their future longevity. And we do that as a member benefit, free of cost to you if you're interested. Look for the red balloons and talk to our people, and they'll be happy to help you with it. And this is one of the newsletters, and it shows, you can even pick the topics that you want to be seen, that you want your patients to view. I already mentioned the cost savings for a hotel room at the Palazzo. $374 on Expedia right now versus $143 on worldhealth.net. Look for the red balloons, and I'd like to show you this short video because there is an incredible opportunity for you to increase your standing in the community, for you to be a medical editor, to be listed on Google and listed on the internet as offering your evaluation and your analysis of important scientific papers that are being done. And this can be done in as little as 3 minutes. It's easy, it's simple, and you can be a medical editor and you can review important papers from Johns Hopkins, Harvard, Yale, Princeton, from National Institute of Health, from the major publications, and your voice will be heard and your opinion will be heard, and you will increase your standing among your patients, and you will be assisting the Academy by helping us to spread the message and the focus of advanced preventive medicine.
Join the WorldHealth.net Medical Review Board. Be an academic medicine opinion leader. Log into WHN's co-branded newsletter and select review articles to boost your practice's authority and increase traffic by reviewing signature medical names and institutions, such as Johns Hopkins School of Medicine, FDA News and Technology Trends, AMA and PubMed article reviews, Boston Scientific and Science Daily. Log into WorldHealth.net and the co-branded newsletter and click Write a Review. Once your review is approved, with just one click, you can share the article with your name as review editor with Facebook, Twitter, or Reddit, increasing traffic to your co-branded newsletter and business to your practice. Your name will appear as review editor just below the heading of some of the most influential names in medicine, boosting your authority as a medical professional. Review up to 5 articles at a time with your name prominently displayed directly under the article headline. The best part of all, readers can click your name as review editor, and they will be directed to your landing page on your WHN co-branded newsletter. The more articles you review author, the more you share your reviews with social media, the more new potential patients will contact you. This exciting review authorship and new business generation tool is brought to A4M members and affiliates for free by the staff of WorldHealth.net and the A4M.
And we're going to have Dr. Goldman up here in just a second. But I'd lastly like to remind you that there will be a roundtable discussion this afternoon with some of the top minds in the field of stem cell technology, exosomes, cell biology, bioidentical hormones, growth factors. It'll be at 3:30 this afternoon, but tickets, seating is limited for this roundtable discussion. So if you want to attend, look for the red balloons, go to an A4M booth, and get a ticket to that event, because it will be an eye-opener. It'll be an hour-long presentation with 5 of the best minds in the industry and people who are doing it hands-on and have perhaps the best clinical experience of anyone who's out there. And these are all university-affiliated individuals who are doing really important work and helping to change the world. Our next speaker is Dr. Robert Goldman, who is the chairman of the A4M. And Dr. Goldman deserves a tremendous amount of credit. And I hope you give him a big round of applause, because without Dr. Goldman's tireless effort, and he is a volunteer, as I am a volunteer, we are not paid. We're doing this because we love what we do. We're doing this because we know this is the future of medicine, and we know that this is going to save the lives of people that we love. It already has, and it's going to make life better for all of us. Dr. Goldman is World Medical Chairman, overseeing sports medicine committees in over 190 nations. And so Bob spends his life in an airplane traveling around the world as a goodwill ambassador for the A4M, for you, making anti-aging regenerative medicine a worldwide phenomenon. Dr. Goldman is the founder of numerous international sports organizations. He's a 7th degree black belt and holder of over 20 world strength records, and is listed in the Guinness Book of World Records. And he is a tireless proponent of the freedom of healthcare. That is what embodies and what has created the success of the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine. Without Dr. Goldman, we would not have the freedom to practice this innovative new therapy. We would not have the freedom to think and to hear the technologies that have made anti-aging medicine a reality. Because let me assure you, the powers that be have been trying for the last 27 years to quash and to eliminate dissension in healthcare, because it's been said there are more politics in healthcare than politics. It's true. And what is scientific and what is real doesn't matter so much as the politics behind it and the money behind it. But Dr. Goldman has stood as a champion for this fledgling science, a science that now can stand on its own. And I want to thank Dr. Robert Goldman for making that happen. And I want to thank you all for your kind attention. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Robert Goldman.
Thank you, Dr. Klatz, and we're glad you survived your zipline experience. I'd like to welcome you all here officially for the opening of our World Congress. It's very exciting to see so many of you for all these years. I know some of you have come in from Asia, from Europe, South America, Australia, from all around the world. I'd say we probably have people in from over 50 countries. One of the things that's most important in your education process is after you get out of medical school. And through the A4M MMI programs and postdoctoral education programs, you now have the ability to learn the best type of medical care on the planet through the fellowships in anti-aging, regenerative medicine, a whole array of things, and everything from stem cell therapeutics, therapeutic cancer treatments. So I urge you all to get involved in the fellowship training program modules that are available, the master's degree programs that are available, also sitting for the board certification through the American Academy of Anti-Aging and Regenerative Medicine, as well as the American Board of Anti-Aging Health Practitioners. These things are key to separating you from the rest of your physician colleagues out there. The education you will receive through the postdoctoral education programs, through the fellowship modules, through the specialty workshops that are available through our academy and through these conferences will truly put you above and separate head and shoulders above your other colleagues out there. Patients now are very well educated. They want to go to the doctors that really walk the talk and are so knowledgeable so that they can really help their patients achieve peak health throughout their lives. So I urge you to get involved in these postdoctoral education programs, in the fellowship training programs, and all of the exciting new developments that we bring through you through the education modules here at the A4M conferences. So I'd like to welcome you here. Hope you have a tremendous educational experience, and meet with your colleagues, because this is the best networking in the world. You have people from 50-plus countries here. Go out, meet each other, and find out what you're each doing that can help your patients achieve peak health. Thank you again for coming, and have a great weekend.